What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Jay Az. All right, back for another one. You feel me? I told you I'm about to do a couple of these a week. All right, so subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification at the top so you don't miss any of the lovely drops. As y'all can see, I got the shorts on, knees out, fresh out the gym. You feel me? Nike Tech on. This is the old Nike Tech, by the way, too. You feel me? This is the old generation before niggas try to be like, he got a fake Tech on. Relax, ice your body. Old school Tech, you feel me? Got to get in my jogging bag. Turban on, need a retwist, but neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this dumb long today because I fake got shit to do. I had some shit to talk about because I was in the gym and I was thinking about some shit, right? Like I said, my life is a podcast. It's the head of podcast. So I got some shit for y'all today. I say, yo, God is going to test you every single time. Come to the camera. Hear me out, right? God gonna test you every single time. I don't know about y'all, but I done been through some things in life. You feel me? Yo, in the recency, right, there was this one girl that I was talking to, and she did some flagrant, foul-ish, crazy, wilding, bugging out. And low-key, she did it like 3 times, bro. 3 times. So first one, I gave grace. Second one, I'm like, if you do it again, we're going to have a problem. Third time, you're out of here. 3 strikes you out. That sounds respectful, right? That sounds normal to do. Because Shorty's over there calling my phone from block numbers and just being like, Jordan, why you can't give me another chance? Because I don't play by my piece. What do you mean give you another chance? It's not that I didn't try the first time. It's not that I didn't try the second time. I think people need to stop acting like second chances are unlimited. You know, a wise one young woman once told me one time, Jordan, you do not have the luxury of giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I live by that. And it's not that I don't want to give grace. It's just I know how far things can go. And therefore, I know that me choosing to deal with you could only be to my detriment going down the road. And part of growth, part of therapy and all those things, you got to realize the part you play in certain situations, right? You got to take accountability. That's the first step to recovery. You got to take accountability and admit your wrongs. So I can admit that in the past, I've chose to partake in things that may not have been the best for me. So going forward, I'm no longer doing that. This girl apologized to me and everything. She said, I'm sorry, I wouldn't do it again. I just want to show you that I could be better. I believe you wholeheartedly. I don't sit there and think that you're a terrible person. I don't even hate you. I just simply can't deal with somebody that operates that way. I just simply can't do it. Not my fault. I wish you well. I was listening to Wale, Wale's lovely album today. And he said, I can love you, but I can also leave you alone. I can love you and leave you alone. Let that sink in. Because I genuinely feel like that. And I feel like a lot of people should operate that way. Just because you love it, don't mean you got to be with it, bro. Wise words to serve. If you love it, you can leave it. That's just lessons from my father. Everything you love in life is not something that you need to indulge in 24/7. Anything you like in excess is going to be a problem. So for the people that be like, oh, I love him. How could he do this to me? Or I love her. How could he do this to me? You know why? Because love clouds judgment. It simply does. Emotion clouds judgment. That's why men tend to be more logical human beings and women are more emotional human beings. And this is why we operate the way we do, because we move out of logic, right? So when you love somebody, you're not thinking with your right state of mind. You're thinking in the sense of, how can I do what's best by this person because I want this person to feel good or I want this person to feel like X, Y, and Z. That's not necessarily valid all the time. It's not valid. I don't play by my piece. I'm going to say it again. I do not play by my piece, right? And also, too, I'm a firm believer that God is going to send you the same test over and over again. And if you keep messing it up, He going to show you the severity of you messing it up time and time again. That's why, I don't know about y'all, but y'all ever believe that you dating the same person in multiple bodies? Let that sink in. Y'all are dating the same people in multiple bodies. You know why? Because you have not done the inner work, and therefore you are finding the same person over and over again, and you are accepting the same things over and over again because you're not choosing to do better for yourself. I seen a post today on Twitter that says, unpopular opinion, what helps you move on is your ability to recognize how high your self-esteem is. When you start valuing yourself, you'll start realizing that a lot of things are easier to let go because you're not choosing to deal with fuckery 24/7. I'm just being honest. You got to choose yourself every single time. People call it selfish. So be it. So be it. You're mad at me because I put myself first before you. Make it make sense. I'm not apologizing about that. No more. I'm not doing it. No more. not apologizing for it. I'm going to put myself first every single time because my future is too bright for it to be detrimented due to others. And if you know me in real life, you really know me. I got a big heart. I help a lot of people out. I've done it in the past and I still do because what you eat don't make me shit. You feel me? I feel like we can all break bread. But at the end of the day, if you do some foul shit, I'm not giving you a second chance. I'm not even going to give you a second chance to show me you could do right because you shouldn't have done it the first time. And we all make mistakes, granted, but that's your mistake. And I don't have to live with it. Same thing when it comes to closure. Same thing when it comes to conversations. All that is not needed. The closure comes from me never speaking to you again. The closure comes from you recognizing what you did by yourself. You ain't got to speak to me about it. I told you simply, if you do this, we are never speaking again. I don't know why you thought I was playing with you. Maybe you dealt with men in the past that they say one thing and they do another. Nope. I'll be telling y'all all the time. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to tell you one time. You know why I'm going to tell you one time? Because I'm not going back and forth. Because Jordan does not argue. It's very simple. Y'all make simple things complicated every single day. Not doing it. Not here. Protect your peace at all costs. You do not have the luxury of giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I say this because I want people to realize that all it takes is one mistake to mess up a lot of the things that you have going on in life. Whether you in nursing school, you trying to become a cop, a firefighter, you're just trying to do something better with your life. All it takes is one mistake. One person could derail all of that. And it's because you chose love instead of following your instinct, following your gut. You over there choosing the red flags like a Six Flags instead of choosing yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, too, y'all be seeing the red flags. Be honest with yourself. You see the red flags. You be like, this person just did this, and this don't align with me morally. But you're like, huh? They're human. They make mistakes. Then they do something again. I really like this person. Stop letting like govern how you move. And I'm not even going to act like this is my quote. I got that from Trip Fontaine. Shout out Trip. Stop letting like govern the way you move. We are adults. Just because you like somebody should not dictate how you move in your life. Move accordingly at all costs. Yes, you could like someone. You could enjoy somebody's company. That's great, fine, and dandy. Stop letting like govern how y'all move. Y'all meet somebody in 48 hours, y'all be ready to live in each other's skin. And I be making a joke all the time, too. I'm like, yeah, I would love to live in her skin after 48 hours. But that's all it is a joke. It's dead just a joke. Because y'all be ready to fall in love, head over heels in 48 hours, and then y'all be wondering why y'all be running into the problems y'all do because you didn't even give yourself enough time to court this person and see what this person really about. Y'all be ready to put rings on people that y'all known in less than a year. That's not crazy to y'all? Maybe that's the name of this episode. That's not crazy to y'all. I feel like I gotta say that every episode because I be just scrolling through socials, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, and I be dumbfounded, bro. I be dumbfounded about the decision people make. Even then, once again, I got a lot of homegirls. You talk to them about these situations, and I'd be like, she'd be like, oh, such and such did whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, okay. You ain't think that was crazy? I did, but no. Stop right there. The but was the problem. You seen it, and you try to justify the nonsense. You do not have the luxury of giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say it time and time again. Time again. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Quick little intermission. But yeah, I was like, you do not have the luxury of giving people the benefit of the doubt. Stop doing it. It's nasty work because you're going to start realizing way down the line that you're going to, when you reflect on these situations, think about all the times somebody done violated you, right? Write it down on paper if need be. When you start realizing all the foul shit somebody did, that'll really make you be like, why did I fuck with this person? Especially when you miss somebody. I think that's the hardest part about it all, right? Like if you deal with a bad breakup and you be like, damn, I was with this person every day, I might miss this person. Start writing down all the foul shit they did to you while you was in that relationship. Even say it out loud. I bet you're not gonna want to text that person. I bet you're not gonna want to call that person. Start addressing all the foul things a person did to you, and I promise you will never want to talk to them again. That's my coping mechanism. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. Because obviously you deal with a shorty, you be like, damn, fire. You feel me? Boxer's fire. You deal with her. She's fine. Fine shape. But then you got to tell yourself, no matter how fine she is she really my piece? Is this a woman that I want to come home to every day for the rest of my life? Is this a woman I'm willing to put a ring on? Is this a woman that I am ready to split finances with and have children with? Just because they fine. Can't let that fine dictate how you gonna move, bro. Do not let that cloud your judgment. I cannot stress that enough, bro. If you love it, you can leave it. If you love it, you can leave it. Let that be known, bro. Stop letting govern how you move, and start normalize leaving the minute somebody does something weird. Plain and simple. Normalize leaving the minute somebody does something weird to you, bro. You do not got to justify why you need to stop talking to somebody. You do not owe anybody closure. It's your life. Caskets are made for one person, not two. Facts. Facts. All right. I just needed that to be said, bro, because I don't know. God gonna send you the same test over and over, bro. And I feel like in recency, with the situation I had to deal with, I've dealt with it before. And I folded last time. Last time I folded. And God gave me belt to ass for that situation. Tell you one thing though, I will never do it again. I will never, ever, ever, ever do it again, because no matter how much I like you, I like my freedom more and I like my peace more. And that's plain as day. That's all I gotta say on it. No matter how much I like you, I like my freedom and my peace more. That is way more of a value to me than anybody on this earth. Plain and simple. But this vlog not gonna be too long. I just wanted to make this real quick, shoot some shit. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter on @JEvans__. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Evans TV. You know the vibes. Other than that, brush your tongue, take a shower, go to the gym, read some books, and mind the business that pays you. It's your boy. I'm signing out. You are. Holla.